Hello, my name is Sabrina Noriega, and I am a fashion merchandising major here at LIM College. And this fall, I'm going to be a junior. And so this past summer, I have been interning at DMA showroom, specifically under their brand Love Sam Clothing. Love Sam is pretty much a contemporary woman's very boho chic clothing brand, and their biggest clients are retailers like Saks, Anthropologie, Bloomingdale's, and they also have like a separate discounted line created for discounted vendors like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. And specifically, I don't really have um, like a specific department that I was placed in. My title was just basic showroom intern. I kind of dabbled around with each department, so I would help, with the sales team, with product development some days, with sales, and I directly reported to Jacob Weber. He is one of the wonderful associate designers for Love Sam, and so with him, most of the tasks I were given had to do with product development and design. And I remember my first week I was there, I had to do create a lot of color cards, and so color cards are pretty much like these cardstock cards with like the name of each color and then like the swatch of them. And so those had to be prepared, and they had to be like sent out to all of the production factories that we have, like in India and in China. And so also some of the other tasks I helped the designers with. I helped them sew on labels. I did quite a lot with that. I also helped Bailey. She is pretty much like the resident pattern maker designer of the brand. I helped her put together patterns. I also checked in prototype samples that the factories would send back to us. We had a binder that I needed to like check them up off of. And product development wise, I helped a lot with editing line sheets. Like today was actually my last day there, and so I did quite a lot of work with line sheets today. And we don't only have a showroom here in New York, we also have a showroom in Los Angeles and overseas in Paris and Australia. And so pretty much what I got to do today was I had to convert the pricing from US dollars to Australian dollars and in euros, because those line sheets had to be sent with the samples to the other showrooms overseas. And also today, I also had to input like all of this data with inventory and client orders into a big Excel file. And also we use, I don't remember what the name of the software is that we put in the client orders to, but I also did a lot of that today. And I think probably some of the biggest accomplishments that I've had so far working at the showroom is, I know like the first few weeks I was there, we had, I think in May, we had our sample sale, and we actually did it in conjunction with another brand called Alice and Trixie. And we did it in their showroom because theirs is much bigger than ours, and fit all their clothing racks. And so I thought that was really cool because they gave us, the interns, a lot of free reign over managing the sale because all the other employees were busy back in the office. And so it was really up to us to merchandise the products, to interact with customers, to handle all the transactions. So I think being given that kind of freedom was really neat. And also, I think one of my biggest skills that I was able to brush up working here was definitely Microsoft Office and Excel in particular. Now, I took business spreadsheets last fall. Yes, last fall. And I got an A in the class, but it wasn't my most enjoyable class. But now, looking back at it, like, thank God it's required. Like, so much of the work that I've done at the showroom, like pretty much all of it, all the files, all the line sheets, they're all in like Excel files and PowerPoint files, like all of it. And so business spreadsheets has saved my life. Thank you. And besides that, I never really had any problems with any employee in particular. Like I got along with absolutely everybody, like wonderfully. Like I love everybody there. Like Jacob, the designers, Bailey, Corbin, Kieran, the account executive, like I mean, everybody I got along with great. I think the only problems, not with me personally, but I know other employees at the company, they did have. I mean, there were some frustrating moments with Dawn. She's pretty much the founder of Love Sam Clothing and DMA Showroom. That's her namesake. It stands for Dawn Mayo and Associates, so it's pretty much her company. She's like the founder, creative director, and Victor is above her as the CEO of the whole brands. But I know that some of the employees had problems with like communication between her and but overall, I think if they were to offer me a position, which they actually did today, they offered me well, they actually suggested like if I could come in and work for them part time because right now everything that we've been doing has been for pre-spring, spring, and resorts 2018. There's like a bunch of different deliveries like spring 1, spring 2, spring 3, and then you have the resorts and pre-spring. That's all we've been working on like this past summer, and so now they need to get started on fall 2018. And so they need all the help they can get because actually quite a few employees have quit since I got there in May. And so actually Kieran, the account executive, she actually said that she was going to be leaving soon. And so I think I would want to be there part-time. I think it's a really great learning experience. I'm doing like all of this stuff like just a great experience because I've had one other internship before in like this type of company with like a clothing brand, but it was much smaller, and the stuff I did there doesn't really amount to all of the things that I've been doing here. Like here I've been giving like so many responsibilities. It's not just simple go steam those clothes over their tasks. Like I'm doing work that I would actually be doing if I was there as a full-time employee, and that's what's so great about it. It doesn't feel like I'm an intern. It feels like I'm an actual like assets to the company. I'm like doing mood boards. I'm packaging orders. I'm like editing line sheets. I've all this stuff that I've been able to do, and so I think it's still up to debate, and if I could do part-time work there, because I know that's kind of up to my workload at school, my school schedule, but I think I would really want to be a part of the company. I mean, it's just a bunch of great people and this learning experience because, again, I don't really know exactly what I want to get into when I graduate. My major is fashion merchandising, so mostly what I've been doing has been kind of towards that sector, but I have had wanted to play around with like maybe some sales, some marketing, and so far the internship at the showroom has really allowed